Okay.
All right, this is like week 1 of JDL. We're going through the VODs of each match. We're going to review, I guess, when people lost, when people should have done better, or what we think should have done better. We got people here. We got Andro, we got Guy, we got Lex, we got Arya, we got Violet. You can all say hello, I guess.
Wow.
We're gonna go in order of battles we've been played. So we're starting with Lex versus Zach. Let me just pull up the paste. Shit, where the fuck are the pastes? Oh my god, I gotta scroll up so fucking far.
You need me to give you?
No, I got them. Oh, I found them.
Okay. Got you.
Okay. It doesn't like. All right, so I get. Yeah.
Are you gonna screen share the?
Oh my fucking god! I'm fucking stupid. I thought I was.
It'd be like that for real. It'd be like that for real.
Yeah, I was just like.
Oh my gosh! I thought I had screen share open.
You're
okay,
fine.
I guess let's go through the mod.
So go.
Zach had Ogremon Wellspring, Iron Moth, Beedrill, Gardevoir, Electros, and Regice versus Lex's Necrozma, Lycanroc, Tinkaton, Mandibuzz, and Clodsire. And I guess Zamazenta is also here.
As a treat.
Here's Lex's face. We got like weakness policy.
We are shield.
Choice Band, Lycanroc with Keen Eye. I guess none of the other abilities are that good, are they?
No, they're not.
Mm.
This was not the tough claws dog.
Yeah, I mean, Zamazenta's leftovers with like a body press, iron defense set, and then heavy slam for fun. Fuck it, we Tinkaton with air balloon. Yeah. Oh, I see why. So you can pop the balloon and then take your opponent's item. That's about what I expect from a Mandibuzz set. And Friend Shape double offensive moves. That's interesting.
Wait, it's Poison
Clodsire.
Jab.
Poison
Oh,
Jab and Earthquake.
Clodsire.
Yeah, I needed him to hit something.
Wind shape.
Probably Ogrepon. Wait, were you Water Absorb? Yep, that's for Ogrepon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
okay,
against Wellspring, well, there's always going to be just made to counter that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't think did Hannah run like non-Water Absorb a single match of season 1? Because I do feel like in draft format, Water Absorb Clodsire is probably better than Unaware.
Mm-hmm.
Is we? Awesome.
Yeah,
Wait, what was
I mean, it definitely can be. I think Unaware.
I think it depends on the team you're fighting as well.
It really does depend on the matchup.
I mean, to be fair, I think just we had so many like powerful water types running around in season 1. Like we had Rain Team, we had Violet, you had Ogrepon, and you had Terra Water on Jolteon.
Yeah.
Let's do this next. So we got Ogrepon, Spiky Shield, and Synthesis.
The Synthesis brings a little
not
interesting.
The way like Clodsire, it's like the lightly jet out of all the time is very.
No Zen Headbutt on Wellspring into a game with a Clodsire is
no Zen Headbutt or even like Stomping Tantrum for like if you do get Water Absorb, then you can on the switch you can stomp. Or U-turn even just for pivot. Iron Moth, I think that's a pretty decent set.
Moth that's pretty basic.
I'm kind of unsure. Does Meteor Beam like hit anything into your? I guess it hits Mandibuzz. Yeah.
Mandibuzz not the main thing though. It made sense.
I mean, I'd have to pull your entire team to like see if there's like anything else that it could have been for. No, that's I guess Typhlosion as well, which could actually it could be in for Typhlosion as well, which could like wall the.
Yeah.
Hang on. What move are we talking about? Just out of curiosity.
On Iron Moth.
It also probably obliterates
Lapras.
Oh god.
That's true, Lapras. Yes, that makes sense actually.
That's a pretty. I'd say that's like 3/4 of a pretty standard Mega Beedrill set. Actually, no, not true. No Poison Jab.
Defog.
I don't like Defog on Mega Beedrill.
It gets that?
It does, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I hate that Gardevoir name.
I still don't know what it means.
No laws against the Pokemon, Batman.
Oh.
I think my main issue with this Starver set is I feel like you kind of needed Starve in this set.
I agree, and then it's also max HP, which like
Guy and I talked about this before. Not having Scarf Gardevoir is
versus a Zenta. I mean,
versus a Zenta is just.
There is a Zamazenta.
That's the thing. Like, I mean, we all know what happened in this battle. I mean, with like AV Electros and then like Regice being Terra Water. I think actually Terra Water or Terra Electric would have been good here.
Yeah.
I guess my big issue with this though, I look at this team. Nothing screams, "Oh, this checks Zamazenta."
Yeah, I look at the 6 Pokemon here, and nothing can really do anything against Zenta.
Like, I mean, I think Zach did have Drift Blim. He didn't bring it, which could like, because I think Drift obviously it's immune to Body Press. Would have survived like a Wild Charge.
I had Heavy Slam. I mean, I had Heavy Slam or Crunch as my options.
Yeah,
basically.
But like, yeah, you brought Heavy Slam. Let me count that real quick. Zamazenta. We know you had.
I think it was a 2-hit, if I am not mistaken.
Which would have been enough time to get the like, as I said, check, which would have been enough time to like pop your Citrus Berry, get down Burden Beast, and Will-O-Wisp. If the Will-O-Wisp misses.
Although I probably would have been clicking Substitute in front of a Drift Blim. I'm gonna be honest.
True. That's true. But like, either way, there is stuff I think he could have brought that he didn't.
He could have had Psychic on Iron Moth. He could have had Zen Headbutt on Wellspring, which again would have been a good bring because of Clodsire.
I think the Choice Scarf on Gardevoir.
Choice Scarf on Gardevoir.
With like Psychic Noise would have been really good because if you are Substitute, you can go through the Substitute.
That's true.
No, there's stuff that could be brought. So I guess no more being around the bush. Let's talk about the battle. So I think the Gardevoir lead is interesting, especially into Funkle Phil.
Yeah, it actually does work out with the Willow, but as soon as Willow like showed up, I was like, oh, this isn't Scarfed anymore. I'm just, like so chill.
No, in a way, this lead almost kind of like shows you've won.
Yeah, because like I can go into this because I know it's not Scarfed, so I know I outspeed, and then like Heavy Slam kills. And, like, in front of this, I can just click.
Yeah. Like, as soon as... It's like, no Trailblaze either to outspeed after a Trailblaze. Like, it does feel like... And I think, Lex, we talked about this... Also, hi, Fo. Sorry, didn't pick up that you joined.
Good morning.
I said this as a criticism when we were doing our power rankings. Zach's team feels like it struggles into anything that can... take the hit and hit back.
And Zamazenta is really good at that.
I think this is...
It also hits first, which is a problem.
Exactly. I think this battle is proof of exactly what I was talking about as, like, my concerns with this team. And when nothing can really be done in return, it kind of just feels lost. Like, also if we're going, I think I said I forgot to mention this. I did want to be assigning like an MVP for each game.
Puppy.
I wonder who this one could
be. No other words need to be said. Puppy.
Would Zamazenta be balanced if it was Complex Band to have no Iron Defense?
Maybe.
If it had no Iron Defense, it would not be as...
It would be as...
I honestly do
I think it would still be good, because it still gets the Dauntless Shield buff.
Yeah. It would absolutely still be good, it just wouldn't be as good.
You just run both up instead.
I will say,
both up? I don't know.
I think...
I
think it is still fine with Iron Defense, because I think just right now, with the Zach team alone, we were able to list a bunch of different checks that could be used into it. Zamazenta's our first MVP. It's not even close. It's player of the game for sure. Like the fact that it just completely.
I mean, a total of 2 Mons hit the field on my side, and one of them entered the field on turn 3.
Well, maybe the truck is the MVP. Hear me out.
I mean,
It is for-
was this the
That's
shortest
all.
battle we had as well for week 1? 16
It might have been.
turns.
It was.
It was a pretty short fight.
Like maybe something else, but like it should be that honestly. It was that or something else I'm thinking about, but I don't remember for sure.
Alright, but yeah, no, I think very well played. Good dog. Moving on, we have
Good dog.
Lex versus Nate. I don't
That's
know why I
Violet.
said that like
That's not Lex.
That is
I am
Violet.
fucking stupid.
I get the battle again. The dog is coming back for seconds.
More puppy.
It's an attack this time.
It looks like no one posted their stat spread like Pokepaste for this, so
Oh, I can send it to you.
yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick anyway, so but yeah, I don't have Nate's. Give me a sec.
I know actually, I think Violet actually. I was me and Violet were talking about this team. I was like, they've been helping her a bit with some stuff, and we were like really confused with some stuff, but came and didn't come. I remember that. Like, Violet especially was like,
What didn't come?
we were shocked.
I still don't know why the Goodra was here.
Yeah, I guess into a Chen Pao team, that is kind of questionable.
Goodra in this match does nothing. I don't know why it was there.
So I guess let's talk about Nate's the teams real quick. We'll go, I guess. So Nate brought Crobat, Manectric, not Mega, regular Manectric, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Goodra, Ursaluna, and Armaldo. And then Violet brought Shenpao, Gloking, Slowking Galar, Suicune, Miss Magius, Sui and Arcanine. Why does Miss Magius have a fucked up photo?
I don't know. It's
Oh, I'm wondering if it's because it's like it's all caps.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Right?
because you didn't
I
have
feel like-
because the nickname was the same name as the Pokemon. I think that kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, that might be
Oh.
it.
That's what it looks
yeah.
like, yeah.
Probably.
I've seen Violet's done Pokecases and that is completely fine.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Arcanine and Sui returning from last season, and Heracross. I think these are feel like pretty normal sets. Life Orb is, I think, the most like thing that stands out to me. I mean, I can see why you have Rindoberry on Suicune when Ogerpon is in the game. I
Yeah.
think it's a good pickup. I'm curious what the defense is for on Miss Magius, or if it was just kind of like a.
I lived in Ivy Cudgel.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
I knew
enough. And I was assuming the speed was because with that and Choice Scarf, you'd outspeed everything on Nate's team.
Yes.
Yeah. I know why. I'm assuming with that like stat spread, Arcanine outspeeds or like most important targets on Nate's team.
Mhm.
And we know why it has those moves. That's a
Hit click
pretty
button.
standard Heracross stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Life Orb is the only thing that really stands out for me on Shenpao, especially when it is a Pokemon that just likes to wear shoes so much.
I'll be 100% honest. I didn't know what item to give it. So I just went with the one
Yeah.
that gave it more damage.
That's fair. I think just in general because it does take 25% to Stealth Rocks. It's usually
Yeah, that's true.
Boots Enjoyer. And I guess we can go over Terra types. Nate has Terra Water on Moldo, and this is the only
To be
Terra type
Heracross.
they brought.
Terra
And then
normal.
you have Terra Normal Heracross, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty. I mean, I will say I think this is a tough battle for Nate. I think that is. I mean, that's the big issue with Asui and Arcanine. Nothing in the game switches into Asui and Arcanine. Like, the only thing that switches into Asui and Arcanine is like Pokemon that resist like fire and rock. So like
Pokemon that are really good at dodging
water
that
ground
smash.
types. So like Swampert switches in.
I was gonna say, as long as Head Smash lands,
Yeah.
which is a very big if, because that I hate that move.
I will say I do think this is a good switch in from Nate right here, the Armaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the best one, honestly. Yeah.
Now, the stay in here is not good. I feel like that would have been a good swap to Gudra.
I was I was expecting it to Terra or
That too.
true.
Yeah, no
Gudra to be the
Terra
switch.
either.
I didn't think I was getting the kill there.
That-
Though I realized something as I loaded into this match. If I killed Armaldo, Heracross just 6-0'd. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's
if I got a
possible
Trailblaze
that
off, Heracross just won.
No, but I will say.
I think it's possible Main wanted to stack the Almaldo for the switch in, or what he thought was the safe switch in for Ogrepon. I feel.
I
that's the
get
only
that, but like
thing
again, I
that-
feel like Gudra just has like Beverly has
That's-
such a good
yeah.
switch in for free here. I feel
Switch in for free here. Yeah,
Like, onto-
I do agree.
onto Suicune.
And then you can start Almaldo at that point.
And like if you have Gooey, which I feel like Gudra should be in this battle, if Chenpao comes in, you can sack Gudra and you force a switch out from Chenpao, which means you can get one of your other
Well, you
monsters
have to be like
like
predicting like the dark move on the Gudra, like on the switch end.
Yeah.
Gudra at that point. So then it has to cut low speed.
yeah, Rinnoberry, I get why. Unfortunately, Ivy gets toxic. And obviously you're going to go for a switch here. I think the Swords Dance, I think that's kind of Nate bringing the Sword. Here's a question: does that kill? No. And now,
Yeah, Slowking's a little bit.
I think Slowking had EVs to make sure that killed. No,
He had
I was
to
wrong.
live.
No. To live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was probably to live. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like his Slowking set actually. I think the Toxic Spikes plus Hex is a very good combo. Unfortunately, this battle ended up
Ooh,
being.
I need to like keep that in mind. I didn't realize it got Hex.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That makes me like smile.
And then goodbye,
As
Puppy.
I did some bullying with the Glow King today, and it's a good mon.
I mean, I feel like at this point the battle is over.
Pretty, yeah. I mean,
Very over.
Minetri is now winning the 25.
No.
He's not.
He
built
wins
like
these. Look at the damage.
That was a Z move used.
That was huge.
43 from
Those
Resident
do
Evil.
feel like, in my eyes, constellation kills. That's unlucky, but
that. Like,
So lucky.
Mattered fully. Actually,
No,
everybody
yeah.
talked about it afterwards.
it's not. It doesn't matter. It's just kind of more of like a salt and
It's
wound
just-
situation.
But
When
yeah.
Etric hits that, then
Yeah.
crits 3 times and wins.
So here's the question. I think this is very well valid, but who is the MVP of this battle?
When Etric.
Has to be on the winners team. Because in all honesty, the two Pokemon that I
Honestly-
consider are the ones that are dead.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
Like those are the 2 hours between. I mean, Slowking Galar being able to eat a +2 Ivy Cudgel from Ogrefon and kill it back, pretty
Yeah.
much just like guaranteed that I won the game no matter what.
I agree, because I do think, in all honesty, if it doesn't, and Ogrepon has Horn Leech, I think you are actually in a tougher situation now.
Yeah.
Because I think it outspeeds everything on your team, and nothing else takes a +2 Ivy Crudgel or a Horn Leech on your team. Like, Suicune doesn't, Miss Maggie's absolutely doesn't. Heracross, even after Terra, I don't think it takes the Fire Ivy Crudgel. It doesn't
Yeah, I don't
before
think
Terra
it does.
either, obviously. Chenpao, at the health it was at, it doesn't either. I'm going to say Galarian Slowking.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think it played a very good role. I think Galarian Slowking is a really, really good support mon because it's so fucking bulky.
It's so bulky with the
They gave it
pivot,
its
with,
signature.
with the chilly reception pivot.
They
It's
gave it a
just-
signature, like pivot move, and
Yeah,
they gave a regenerator.
The Slowkings do not need. They did not
We
need.
did not need that.
They did not need chilly
Doesn't need
reception.
Like as someone who
Like they would have been good with like keeping teleport, and instead they just gave them better teleport.
yes and no. I would
What
not
is
say
But cold.
In some cases, it'll be worse.
so.
a lot
Like
of times you do
teleport
the
does
other
have
option
a
to be
unique
better.
advantage of the fact that it always goes last.
Yeah.
Doesn't Chili as
No,
well?
I
I thought
thought
Chili
no.
has
Chili-
negative.
Chili-
Well, you think it does?
I believe
because Slowking is
only
so
I believe
fucking slow.
only teleport is. I believe teleport's the only pivot move with minus Bryo.
That is correct. Yes. No. It's just the Pokemon that get chili reception are so fucking slow,
That's-
so you always think it
that's
goes
true.
last.
Yeah, I would have like said, oh yeah, it's a negative priority move.
But as someone who used regular Slowking last season, I was very, very much a fan of the Pokemon. I thought it did very good work. No, I think Slowking is absolutely the MVP here. Moving on, we actually have Andro's battle. We have
No.
yeah, we have Andro versus Maggie. Which this is the battle I really want. This is the first battle I really want to talk about, because I think this is the first battle where I think there are multiple points where it's not just this, like, there's no point where it's like just over until like late in the game.
It was a close even match. Unlike the
Yes.
first two, we had like
Mhm.
kind of steamroll.
Those two matches were kind of steamrolls, and kind of is used in very gentle words for that first match. So
I think it was close.
Let's go through the teams. We have Maggie's team, which is Heliolisk, Pelipper, Nihilego, Cryogonal, Mega Swampert, and Alolan Executor. Such a tall guy, or tall
He
girl in
is.
this case. I love that movie. And then we have Andro's team, which is Lando regular, not Lando Tusk, Heatran, Megaltario, Slowking, Titan, and Morpeko. Let's look at these rosters. So first we have Maggie's team, which is very much rain team. This is very much a weather war, I will say. Like, looking at these teams, I think the biggest immediate thing that come to my eye are the Swampert and Heliolisk is like the go-to carries with the thunder boosted rain, and the obviously Mega Swampert in rain. I think Cryogonal has some good support here. It's also a more bulky set, which I use lightly because Cryogonal has negative defense. But actually, I think its special defense is a little bit undervalued. We have some defense investment in Nihilego as well, which is a little bit surprising to me.
The defense, as someone using the Electro in another league, that defense investment is solely so it can be beast through speed. Yes.
Then I'm
I'm
curious about why the 29 speed IVs, or is that might have just been an accident? Maybe, I don't know.
That might have been accident. Hold up, wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that till right now.
I think the zero speed IVs for Pelipper is probably so it can get Weather Up second, is my guess.
Yeah.
But
I think even then, would that even matter? It's a slow cane. It's
know.
by the way,
That has me a little bit confusing. I think that actually hurts her a little bit later. Yeah, this is a pretty standard defensive utility Cryogonal set, and then we have this is a really interesting set to me, the Executor one.
Yeah, this one I saw.
The
I
three
was
moves that can be used with Gracium Z and then Teleport, which I don't think Teleport is bad at all.
not teleport, honestly, until this battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at Andro's team. So we got Scarf Lando, not what's it called, Life Orb, with Grass Knot, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, U-Turn. I think that's pretty standard for a Scarf set. Sludge Wave is the go-to pivot move for Lando, or not pivot. U-Turn's a pivot move. Fucking hell. Sludge Wave is the go-to coverage move for Lando, because I don't think it really gets another good. No, it's another good option for special stab, or not stab, but sheer force boosting move. It's Sludge Wave and Psychic, basically. It gets those two in Earth Power. Grass Knot's definitely there for coverage. I wonder what Pokemon on this team Grass Knot might be for.
Surely it's the Helena.
And I wonder if it's also the same reason that Morpeko has Gracium Z.
Shout out to Bacon Brawlers.
Yeah,
for that
shout out
one.
to
That was-
Bacon for
that
the
was
Gracium
Bacon's
Z
idea.
call.
Wait, Bacon made a smart move?
I was
That was a
originally
Bacon
bringing
shout.
the-
Actually,
I was
can't-
originally
can't
bringing
after-
Z parting shot.
After that
and
week 2
Bacon was
battle, I can't. This Bacon.
Bacon was actually just bringing Gracium Z into this team. I'm like, you're kind of just right.
I think the Passion Berry is a good move on Heatran. I'm wondering if also instead the Air Balloon could have also been a good option, but I guess you don't want to lose Air. If you lose Air Balloon to a flip turn or something, that could be way worse. So it's not. I can definitely see the appeal of it. I wonder what. I wonder what item Mega Altari will be bringing. Icy Rock on Slowking makes sense, especially when you do have that Celestial Arts Titan. I'm curious why the Assault Vest, just so it's a lot more bulky, like a bulky sweeper.
There was something I was worried about clicking Flash Cannon, I think, but it didn't come.
Yeah. Nikolai,
Theoretically, Kroggy also could have clicked Flash Cannon. That's diagonal, by the way.
Or maybe, or it could be like, oh wait, no, it's still weak to, yeah, fairy, right? Yeah, I see, I can see why. Let's get into the battle. These feel like, this is, I mean, I feel like the Heliolisk is a more interesting start than Heatran. I feel like Heatran's a pretty standard, like, your rock lead on this team.
I was hoping Pelipper would be. That's why I let Heatran.
Yeah, I think that's why. I think the Glare is also really good on the Switch.
Glare,
Wait, I didn't even see the Trailblaze. Is that
Yeah.
just like instant,
The Trailblaze was also the Trailblaze
Swampert.
was partially for Swampert and
and I think this is one of the first like big points of note in the battle when Pelipper dies on turn 6. That's really bad for Maggie, because essentially Maggie now has 6 turns of rain and that's it, which is not good.
No speed matter on the Pelipper?
I don't think so, because unless was Heatran 0 speed. Yeah, no. So Heatran would have outsped if they were both base anyway.
Sure.
So I don't think it really mattered. What I will say is, I think the big thing that did matter is Maggie was between like U-turning and just dry switching to Swampert, and I think if she dry switches to Swampert, this is a different battle.
It is, yeah.
And I think that's just kind of proves like how like she basically just didn't think about like, oh, what if it did have power gem? Like, what would my scenario be? And I think that cost her the battle. Not in this. It puts her in a much harder position. Executor Lola here is an interesting pick for me. But
This was
especially when it just teleports right away.
If you're like wasting a rain turn, you have a limited time on it. Right?
No, I agree, especially because you could have gotten Swampert in safely anyway.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that we questioned while we were watching this battle was going into.
But like, I will also like give a little bit of slack of she is probably panicking slightly because she did just lose Pelipper. I mean, Swampert does come in and get two nice kills. And there goes Rain anyway, so it didn't matter how many turns she had left, as out comes a Glump. Terrafairy. That survival surprised me. I think, Toxic Mist is unfortunate.
The snow technically helped out. The snow technically helped to try and live that, I think.
Oh, yeah, with Diagonal. Definitely let's live there for another turn. That is a lot of damage.
This is part of why the AV was good as well, I think.
I do agree. I think another thing that could have been good for Maggie to do is, instead of the Toxic, honestly, just recovering. Like, getting that little bit of health back, stalling out that... Because, how much damage did it do again? Terra Blast? 35%. Yeah, so...
Yeah, you did that.
No, sorry, 44%. So she would have out-healed it and just could have stalled, like, a turn or two more of the snow, especially when you no longer have your weather. That could have been vital. This is a very ballsy switch in.
I don't know why they switched in.
But it works! Yeah.
Word.
I don't know why I didn't click Ice Spinner there again, because Nihilego dies anyways to an Ice Spinner.
Yeah. To be fair,
I remember.
I do think it
I remember that was also something we were very much questioning.
I think it's also. I think it is low-key better for me though that the Nihilego came back in and died rather than the Executor dying.
Because the other thing is, like, looking at this part of the battle, I don't necessarily think you've won yet. In all honesty,
There is a Heliolisk.
Yeah. So Swampert dying there, I think Swampert has lost its value. I think this is the right move. I think that is a crucial survival, and here's where Maggie loses.
Yeah, I think you need to kill this.
I think Bloom Doom kills, right?
It might.
I think if the Executor set is not a like a bulky set, and it's instead like just an attacking set, I think it could have won.
It could have maybe, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Hang on, let me look real quick.
No, Bloom's do a
Does Morpeko have
lot.
any bulk? 4 HP.
This
so,
4 HP.
No, Bloom Doom kills.
Yeah, if you did Bloom Doom
No,
there,
yeah, if she Bloom Dooms, I think she wins because I think Heliolisk can still deal with these two.
It was
because of the HP investment I had in the Lando, my calc said it was a 2-hit KO.
Oh wait, you're Scarf. No,
and
never
I'm
mind.
Scarf.
You win. You
Yeah.
win.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
win regardless. Wait, yeah.
Would have been closer.
No, yeah, but
it
like,
would have been
pretty
closer, but
differential.
yeah. I knew I pretty much won at that point.
Yeah. I think I think it is over at this point. But like I think she could have gotten a bit better of a differential. Yeah, never mind. I didn't know you were Scarf. No, if she's not Scarf, I think it's a roll kill. But at this point, no, it's GG. Yeah.
And now Morpeko goes crazy.
Yeah. So who the fuck is the MVP here?
Fucking Morpeko, probably.
I agree.
Or the Titan.
Morpeko gets its
So
3.
it could be Titan. I mean,
I think the Gracium Z Morpeko. I don't know if Morpeko cleans house without Seed Bomb Gracium Z.
It might
I
not.
mean, it didn't use Gracium Z, but like I don't know if it cleans house without the Seed Bomb. The Seed Bomb kind of wins the battle at the end.
Yeah.
Because I don't like honestly, I don't know if these two if it doesn't have Seed Bomb and it can't kill Mega Swampert. I don't know if these three could then deal with Mega Swampert, even with how low health it was. What was that again? Like 15%?
I mean, it couldn't have had Swift Swim back up, so Scarf still kills it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, does Rapid Spin kill it?
No, Scarf from
Lando. Lando.
Like,
yeah.
Lando still comes in and cleans up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lando never touches the field, so it can't be a Lando. You could even say Heatran for getting rid of Pelipper, but like,
Yeah.
Heatran did its purpose.
I think it's between Heatran or Morpeko.
I agree, but
we're gonna flip a coin. If it's heads, it's Heatran. If it's tails, Morpeko. And if we don't agree with the result of the coin flip, we go the other way. All right, and it's heads. Heatran?
I disagree. Morpeko.
Morpeko it is.
Yes, the most meaningful coin flip of all
No,
time.
exactly. It's the ultimate. Hit. It's the ultimate hack. If you flip the coin and you don't like the result, you go with the opposite option. Right. So up next we have. Oh, this is a doozy. Bushie versus Bacon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this battle happened.
This is also we don't have Bacon sets, so this is.
Did he send them to me? I don't think he did for this battle, actually, no.
I don't have them.
So let's go with the
What I probably have them, but
so we have.
Actually, I think he did.
We have
One
Bushie's
second.
team of regular Lopunny, totally regular
for
Lopunny,
sure.
which is not the. It's the tier 5 regular Lopunny, not the tier 0 Mega Lopunny. No. We have Golden Go, Hydreigon, Rabombi, Lycanroc, and Moltres, and then we have Hydrapple, Screamtail, Chiyu, Ninetales, Jirachi, and Big Owl. Just looking at these teams, I can already tell it already feels one-sided. I won't lie.
Yeah, I think I said this. One team was a lot smaller than the other team.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tiny guys.
I mean, maybe it's just the perspective. No, it's not the perspective.
No, they still feel tiny.
It's not the
I
perspective.
think it's a bit better that way.
Ninetales a bit bigger, and I think Rabombi just looks bigger.
I miss Screamtail's old sprite where it was just big ass ball.
Look at the sets. Colberberry, I think, is a clever bring by Bushie because it lets it deal with Chi. Why can I not fucking speak tonight? Holy shit.
Fimsh.
Yeah, Web's obviously a good bring on Rubombi. That's a pretty standard Lopunny set. Usually sometimes they'll go for like triple axle or ice punch instead of fake out orb return and just go one or the other. That's a bulky Draco set, or not? It's not even a bulky Draco set. It's just a vest
Just AV.
set. Yeah, but like I think it covers everything it needs.
Honestly, probably didn't need any more.
I think it's
harder
interesting because it
you.
feels like a more like supportive gold set as well, with the like bulk and the Thunderwave for cover.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that.
It feels like it's more like, okay, yeah, let's let Lycanroc and Lopunny take care of the like damage, and also you have a bulky Moltres, which I don't disagree with. I think it's really good here.
Yeah, a lot of this games like webs, and then the U-turn with Lopunny and Moltres into Lopunny.
This is absolutely like a an uphill battle for Bacon. I think he does have, especially when the Ninetales does feel so weird to me on his team still, because the only real Sun Abuser he has is Chi-Yu. I would love to see him pick up like a Chlorophyll Pokemon or something, even like a lower tier one. I feel it could be really good. I still don't like that his Fairy Steel Dragon Core still has a dragon that doesn't resist fire. I think it makes drop cheat / now sell it, steal it because he has swapped it. I feel it makes him a little bit more vulnerable.
I didn't even realize that. You're right.
Yeah.
And then also he's also helping him higher character than Sneak Sun.
I mean, we were talking about that. Also, I hate Bushie's name for Mega Lopunny. Also, we were talking about Sun Abusers. Both doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it died.
Yep.
That also abuses on
I guess like Screamtail does get like a bit bulkier in
Just
Sun.
photo boost, yeah.
I hate that. I hate that move.
I also hate that.
I think that's a really bad position. Also, do we want to talk about what some people lost? It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Certain turns just like end games. This was the turn that ended the game.
Because here's the thing. When I look at this team, I see utility, cheese, wally damage, and the carry. Your fast Carrymon has just been paralyzed. That's game, in my eyes. I don't see a way for him to really come back from this. Also, like, especially when you have these two as like your main offensive threats that are both super effective stab into Chi-Yu. Like, that feels over to me. Even if you're like Scarf, I think basically everything else on the team outspeeds you now.
Also, is it just me? I feel like Chi-Yu honestly wasn't a great bring to speed for Bacon. If I want to say,
I agree. I can agree with that. I think it's only really strong into two mons that Bushie did end up bringing.
Yeah.
Looking at the rest of his team, like, it's not really good into any. I mean, kind of Claydol, but it's not good to any of his other lower tiers.
Yeah.
That he
didn't bring. Fine, I guess it's right about like. I mean, yeah. And Walrein is Stitchback, so it's like.
I kind of would love to see like Ambipom or Hitmontop show up. I think Hitmontop could have been a really good. Actually, no, now Scrappy apparently now makes you immune to Intimidate, so maybe not. Yeah. But like it would have been really good into Lycanroc, and as much as we love Big Al, because everyone loves Big Al, I don't see what it's doing here.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that genuinely feels like Bacon has just lost the battle. Also, Hydreigon is super. That also, oh my god. That is two horrible turns in a row from Bacon.
Yeah.
Because you do nothing to this thing, right?
Yeah. Even if it wasn't AV, Hydreigon resists or is immune to every perfect move that he does.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's always
Actually, it's not true because it can run normal type Terra Blast.
Yeah, you're right.
But I feel like if I'm Bacon, if I look at the team, I'm like, okay, yeah, there's no way this thing stays in, so I'm going to just like either swap myself or I'm going to do some chip damage. And he just goes for Nasty Plot because now he stays in.
But
I mean, I don't think he did damage there.
yeah,
Like,
I don't think it would matter to me. It's AV anyway. It's like even in Sun.
like, I think this is a good switch in the switch here. Surely he doesn't go for a dragon type move, right? Oh my god!
Oh
Like,
yeah, I remember. I've been putting Nasty Plot a lot.
No, those two nasty plots. First off, I don't think Hydrapple should ever be running nasty plot. If I'm being honest, I think it excels as like this like bulky offensive hitter where like you go blow for blow with Regenerator and you just equal out and try and do more damage than they can do to you, which I think can do really well with. It loves AV as well. Like it honestly really does love to run like AV, Fickle Beam, Giga Drain, Earth Power, Draco sets, or maybe not Draco, but like a Leaf Storm or something. You get my point. Like I don't like that nasty plot. Like first off, it feels so greedy. You know it's switching. There's no way it stays in because Bushie's probably thinking, "Oh, that's AV Hydrapple," which when he has a lot of good switch-ins for against your team, especially when he has one that resists or is immune to both of your stabs. You should know it's coming, I feel.
Yeah, it's an interesting turn for Debate Pro SD.
Jirachi comes in and webs are set up for free, which I don't think Bacon has any hazard removal here.
I don't think he does. It's also really weird.
Yeah, he goes for
Versus
Meteor
the
Mash. Yeah, that's nice. Also, yeah, Boots, Big Owl. Base and Earth Power.
This is flinch.
That's
I mean, this is
kind of unlucky. That's kind of unlucky.
It's salt in the move one.
Don't please. You know it's swapping the Golden Go. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think this is actually a really good move, especially because you live this, right? You live it. Hey. Okay, Bacon. Oh my god! I forgot how
that was a
works.
good play.
Yeah, that is actually a really good play, and I think he doesn't go for. Oh, that's actually. I think that's the correct move as well. You go for the
neutral
go for the
option.
swap there. That's not
That
AV.
was-
That's not AV. I can tell you that. Honestly, he shows up to Screamtail. I feel.
Yeah, people will live most of that stuff into Screamtail.
Again, I feel like I don't think Screamtail should really ever be going for those offensive moves.
They usually have like one on to be passed, but like I don't think you need unless you're like running like weird funny sets with it. But like that, in this case, it's not. No defog on the team against the web. No hazard removal on the team versus with web.
That does really feel like a choice to me. It's like, what is Bacon's hazard removal? He's got Rapid Spin on him on top. He has Defog on Crammer. Is that it?
It might be it.
Is that it?
It's not great hazard removal. I mean, it's not very bad. Just bad.
Oh, welcome back, right? No, but like that. If that's it, wait. No, does Celestial get defog?
No, wait, maybe. Wait, why didn't Celestial show up here?
Oh, he didn't have it yet. He had Jirachi.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right.
No, yeah, I think. But like again, against webs, you want hazard removal, especially when like Chi-Yu loves running Scarf over Boots. In all honesty, and not bringing like Boots is fine, like because he brought a few pairs of boots. He brought shoes on Big Al and on Chi-Yu. And I think he is doing a good job of keeping Chi-Yu alive into the late game, but
I mean, yeah, the
late game for him though, it's not for Bushie.
Bushie's just in the game. Yeah, maybe just Moltres.
Yeah. Moltres just cleans up at this point. It's Screamtail left.
Yeah. Oh, YouTuber differential purposes, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, that's only. Like, to be fair, they're making forfeits. I don't think Chi-Yu kills with Play Rough there. If I'm being honest, I think Moltres or not Chi. Oh my god, yeah, Screamtail. I think I think Moltres like 2-hit KOs with Flamethrower in that game because we know. I think this is max HP, max defense Screamtail because we know it got the defense boost in Sun, and Chi got a massive fucking wish.
Yeah.
Bacon was cute. Tilt queuing.
That is true. He did tilt you out into something. I don't know what.
I think it was a Cam's game.
Oh, no, the camera before. No.
Yeah, it was Cam's before, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And then he went into this game.
Oh, he held it up this one to
No,
die.
that's when you like say like, hey, I've had a bad day. Can we reschedule?
Yeah.
No, a lot of people just tilt queue.
No, it's a bad recipe. It really is. I will say, appointing a MVP for Bushie, my choices go to it's not like Rock is never in the field. Lopunny barely came in after the first few turns.
I'd put Goldango, honestly.
I'd honestly give it to Goldango or Hydreigon. Hydreigon did a lot,
Yeah.
but Goldango kind of
cheered the game.
Goldango getting the 2-wave on Fuse kind of what confirmed the game
Yeah.
to Bushie. So I think there is an argument for it to be gold, but I think Hydreigon makes the most sense.
I agree. Hydreigon or Moltres were my picks personally. I'm more than happy to go
Yeah, Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
I'd always put honestly in some way. So.
I'm gonna go with Hydreigon personally. I think it was a very good, well-played match from Bushie. A match from Bacon. Up next, we have Ellie versus Leah.
This battle hurt me.
This is Ellie. This is their first competitive battle in the draft league. So let's look at the teams. I guess that's a spoiler, but oh well. This is more about the analysis, not the results.
Yeah.
So, Leah's team, we have Clefable, Volcanion, King Gambit, Yamega, Sandy Shocks, Mesprit, and then on Ellie's team we have Mega Gallade, Duraludon, Berserker, Vaporeon, Rotom Heat, and Mimikyu. I'm very happy this team won because I helped build most of it. With the exception of Mimikyu, that was all them. So we have a pretty standard Swords Dance set for Mega Gallade, which I think is really good because I think the only thing on your team that outspeeds it, the entire team, Leah, is like, because Sandy Shock, it outspeeds Sandy Shock's
I have a considerably slow team.
Yeah.
Like, you have a lot of mons that do
redraft.
boost their speed with, like, Mens D-Dance, Sandy Shocks with, like, Booster or Choice, and then Yanmega with, speed boost. So I think the Swords Dance is definitely a correct play here. This set was meant to deal with King Gambit, I can tell you that. King Gambit and King Fable.
Berserker was just really good into my team.
No, yeah.
King Gambit, yeah.
The roar was over Dragon Tail was so that way it could force up Clefable, and then you have like Rocks and T-Wave, and then a Body Press set with Eviolite. Rotom Heat is a tricky little guy. He brings Hazard removal and Volt Switch Overheat. Offensive Mimikyu set and a bulky Vaporeon set.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've got Screen Swish Clefable, which I think the Unaware as well is a really good choice with the max bulk because I think that lets you. I'm guessing that makes Gallade have a lot harder of a time.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I like the bulky. I like bulky Volcanion, especially with like flip turners like Vaporeon on the field. It can make it so you can deny that pivot. AV King Gambit, I think, is. I've not seen AV because I know it loves like black glasses. I know. I like the tinted lens. Mega. I'm guessing this outspeeds most things, and it gives you.
Yeah, I think Scarf would have to be most actually.
I think it was literally perfectly correct to outspeed Mega Glade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Terra Ice Sandy Shocks. I think this is one of the most threatening things on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially-
Brotopi is the only mon that like counters all thing 3
Yeah.
times.
All
Exactly.
those types.
Like I was so unlucky with that. I was like, oh.
I think
I think,
that's
or actually, I'll say this when we get to the battle.
okay. And then I like this set with the exception. I like the first 2 moves on this set. I don't like the Play Rough and Dream Punch that much on Mesprit.
I didn't really know what moves to run.
That's fair. I think Mesprit, kind of like Uxie, kind of wants to run more supportive. So like I think the Stealth Rocks.
I'm surprised to not see like U-turn on Mesprit.
I was about to say U-turn. U-turn in like.
Oh, it gets U-turn.
I think it gets
Yeah.
knock
Yeah.
as well, right?
Uh,
Not
Sure.
yet. They
I
did.
I don't know.
I think Azelf did, at least. So. I think UC for sure does. I
Does
think
it?
Azelf
Let's
does.
take a
I'm pretty
look.
sure Mesprit does.
Mesprit
I
gets.
swear it does.
Gets knockoff.
Gets knock off.
And it gets
It is
U-turn.
It does get U-turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
All
have
of
probably
that
been a bit
all
better.
of that trio does get U-turn.
Yeah. I knew Yuxi and Azelf did, so I was like, I'd be surprised if they gave it.
That was a good turn one. That was a good turn one.
I think that's a very good turn.
I mean, we just Julia, you and I just drafted a Mesprit for
Yeah.
U-turn.
Yeah, I know. Now the other thing I was gonna say, I was at work and Ellie was like asking me like, hey, what should I do with my turn 1? I was like, oh, I think Rotom's a good lead. And then I saw the Mesprit, like I briefed in, I'm like, oh no, wait, if this thing has a Z move, I could have just.
Oh,
No, you
yeah,
changed
I
it
forgot
for
that
your
was
Z
a
captain,
Z
didn't you?
captain. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not my C captain. It's on Mega.
I thought Mesprit was for some reason. But no, I think the trick's really good. I think it's actually kind of not good though, because you are like a more offensive set.
I thought Z Tailwind was kind of nice, so I switched it to the on Mega.
I can see that. Yeah, I think Tailwind struggles a bit more in singles. I think I really do like the Reflect though against this very physical team.
I didn't think you needed both. Oh, I don't know the rest of Ellie's team.
The best, especially offensive mon I think that Ellie has is like Rose Raid.
I think it is.
Rose Raid or Terra Glaceon. I think Terra Glaceon is actually kind of underrated.
It is.
Especially for a tier 5.
Yeah, that's very good. That's a very. I'm using that in Vlad.
Yeah.
Very
I'm biased because I suggested, I was the one who said they should do these. I think this is some of the best like Terra Captains like points wise for what mon they're getting that they could have.
Yeah, Glaceon is a very good tier 5 pick for Terra.
You could honestly make the call that like Glaceon is a tier 4 with Terra.
Yeah,
even tier 3 I think, because it can like it gets that it's not as fast as it by any means, but it does get the like freeze dry Terra water coverage that makes Iron Bundle such a scary Pokemon. Which is they're very different Pokemon. They're very different Pokemon, but just its attack stat is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good like switching to Berserker, especially now that you know the whole moveset.
If I had
that fake out is an interesting move though.
That was
and then there goes. I feel like that was good. I feel like that's not a bad Saki. I think Rotom Heat's kind of done its job. That's a lucky crit. But I do think I don't know. There's something about like the Stealth Rocks after attacking feels really funny to me. I can't describe it. But I feel like this is a good roar. I will say that really hurts.
Yeah.
And there goes Cliff.
And that's part of why I'm not huge on like Z Captain and Mega, because it really likes boots. I feel because of the fact that it's like a bug flying type.
No, I do agree.
Yeah.
I was told Volt switching there on the Berserker.
Yeah, I think Volt switching on the Berserker there was kind of what made Leah lose this game.
No, I agree because I think you lose your
losing the booster energy matters a lot.
I will say,
like being able to beat the Mega Gallade.
That's a few questionable fake outs from Ellie as well. Like fake out's a really good move. I'm wondering if they didn't understand how it works. And then
that's what I'm guessing, honestly.
Oh, hi Maggie. I didn't hear you. I hate streamer mode. But yeah,
It's all good.
I think still it's a very even match, especially when King Gambit exists. It kind of means it's not over till it's over. Which is why I will say, I think the damage that like Mimikyu gets on it is really nice.
I could have clicked Pursuit there.
I
That would've
was
been
very
nice.
shocked
Yeah.
of the King Gambit. It had Brain Punch. I was like really scared. If I put Brain Punch there, it's fully over. I think. It didn't have with you. Didn't have
what
it.
is Drain Punch?
If Mimikyu used Brain Punch on the King Gambit,
Oh,
it did
yeah.
say Brain Punch. So when I was there,
It did not have Drain Punch.
I did not have it there. Yeah.
I think it's a lovely crit. Yeah, I do think that swap is a correct move. If you're trying to get like, if you're trying to get Glade in, which
If I used Pursuit either times, it would have been nice, but that hurt.
That's
Yeah,
game because at this point,
That's
the only thing that outspeeds is the Choice Scarf Mesprit, and
But I don't think-
this
yeah.
is a Mega Gallade. It has 160 attack, like base. it's over.
Yeah.
Unless,
I figured it.
oh, it outspeeds?
It does not outspeed. No, it's not speed invested. I don't think.
Oh, then yeah.
Because I didn't have the scarf originally.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so that's Gallade, right?
I at least sniped delayed for me. So I mean that's a great mod.
No, I think Mega Gallade is really, really strong as.
It's really good.
I think I just misplayed.
You went with I think Gambit and Shocks.
And Shocks. Yeah, Shocks is also.
No, I agree. I think if Sandy Shocks can keep that proto boost, I will say it does. I think it still has a hard time into Mega Gallade, but because of just how high Gallade's spit F is.
I think I had something. I don't remember what though.
The play rough.
Did I have play rough on that?
On
Oh no, wait. I was talking about Sandy Shocks against Mega Gallade.
No.
I don't know if any of those boosts hit.
I mean, they hit it hard, but they don't like threaten it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the combination with King Gambit would have killed it.
Yeah. So I like the most obvious one that I can say is I think it goes to Mega Gallade.
Yeah. I mean, it basically it did delayed things basically.
Yeah. The other one is like because I feel like you can make decent like arguments for like them other mods like having a part, but I don't know if I necessarily they were they were the player of the game. Whereas I mean, Gallade was very much able to like I don't know let's put it this way: if Gallade's not there, I don't know if any other Pokemon wins the game in that fashion. On their team. And that's why I'm going to give it to Mega Gallade. Alright. Moving on, we have Guy versus Parker. And this is another one of those like interesting ones, kind of like Maggie and Andro, where like this is a battle that I think, despite the scoreline, what the scoreline says, is a bit closer than it seems.
So in my prep, I kind of forgot Houndstone was on this team.
Yeah, unfortunately, Parker did not post a link, so we'll just go off and see. I did help him build it, so I'll like say what I remember as the battle goes, because I know. I will say I am very glad he asked me for building advice, because when he showed me his original sets, he did have last respects on Houndstone. So, yeah.
Ooh, I had somebody.
I
wait,
saw
was that in Ditch?
It
was in Ditch, yeah.
Yeah, someone did run last respects 1 week. That was the last week, but still.
No, it's one of those awkward things where it's like, to be fair, if you look at the on Parker sheet, it doesn't specifically have like a note on Houndstone, no last respects. However, it is in the ban list.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. That move is disgusting. Let's go through teams. Parker has Garchomp, Mega Diancie, Tentacruel, Skarmory, Gigalith, and Houndstone. And then Guy has Togekiss, Mega Medicham, Starmie, Licky, Kyurem, and Amoonguss. Regular Kyurem. Let's look at Guy's team. I hate that I opened this so small.
What did? Oh, no, I did the link. I did the link for you.
Oh yeah, because you just posted the image.
Yeah, I can do that very quick. I always send images. I just do that.
I do kind of like the like image thing. I do like the image idea for like posting teams.
Yeah.
However, I like the links
This.
as well. Like if people did both,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
If, like,
I
if
like
Discord had,
I
like, a
like
poke
posting
based
the image because I can't be bothered to click the link half the time.
That's fair.
same. I'm gonna DM it.
Thank
Hope
you.
it's the right team. It is the right team.
It would have been really funny if it was your team for me or some shit.
Well, if it was a team I made, it would have been Andro, but instead, I mean, for the playoffs.
Yeah, this looks like the team. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
so we have Togekiss with some attack and some bulk boots. This feels like actually I usually listen to this pretty soon. No, it's not because you don't have Thunder Wave, and that's like the Togekiss move.
I just took my face for it, honestly. I wanted to pivot in for
Yeah.
the Green Pyramid. That's the main thing.
Doesn't it get U-turn?
No, I don't think so. At least.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. If it did, I would have put it on. So.
That feels like a Mega Machamp set. The only other thing I could have seen you possibly doing is like Psycho Cut to like not gamble. This is.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
That feels like a Starmie set. I love Starmie. It's
Let's go gambling.
Gambling.
I'm curious about the Licky Licky set. Why Thunderbolt? And then
Thunderbolt was only there because I want. Okay, so with Licky Licky, I realized Carter doesn't have like, a really strong way to kill this thing quickly, so I can get 3 wishes off if I'm able to. Mind you, I forgot the Haunter was there, and I prepped on my team, so I have a body press. And so Thunderbolt, I'm thinking, a lady to Licky coming into the Licky would be the Farmery. Thunderbolt let me at least mount a wall, but with my recover and all that, the Bruce and all that stuff. There was something else for the other moves. I forget what they were, honestly. I think Body Slam was sort of neutral damage on the Mamoswine. That was really straight of Mamoswine in this matchup. And the EQ was for something. For what? I don't remember.
Gigalith, Tentacruel.
Oh, I think Nancy. That it was for that. Literally, the goal was throwing into Nancy.
That feels like a Specs Kyurem set.
Yeah.
The only other one I have questions about, Amogus Assault Vest. I think that's really interesting. Like, I would expect.
Yeah. I think I made a mistake. I should have. I think AV was honestly fine. Its purpose was to be a Diancie switch in. However, I should have made it more physically bulky because I just kind of didn't think Diamond would do so much damage to it. I think if I was like physically with AV, it would have got better. But like, it made purpose was.
What are Diancie's? What is Diancie's like? What's it called?
It's like 100 something at least.
I think they're both. I think it gets like 100 something.
I think so.
Let me pull it up.
It's 100 and 100 no matter what.
Yeah, that's it for them on.
160 on Mega Diancie.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Disgusting. No, I don't care about regular Diancie.
Wild ass Pokemon.
My brain just thought I would be fine in the Diamond Storm. I didn't do calcs for that. I just kind of hoped it did.
No. Like, if this thing got play rough, it could genuinely run, like, physical sets, but it doesn't get play rough. So.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't mind, like, running, like, those mixed sets with, like, Diamond Storm and
Yeah, I thought it did get play rough. I've seen it on the moveset.
Really? Oh, does it get play rough now?
I think so. I think it like did at one point.
Oh, it does now.
I'm not sure.
Oh no!
I didn't know that. Honestly.
Oh no!
I literally only know that because I'm running it in labs.
That actually changes things. Wait, Parker can like actually run like physical Diancie in future. Yeah. Oh my god. Like that.
Be specially defensive all the time.
To be fair, I think with his team, with like Garchomp as your other threat, I think Special Diancie is a bit better.
It was Torture Man and Mamoswine, like both of those two.
Yeah. Which I think he wants to get rid of Mamoswine, which I think it was good he had it for week 2, but that's spoilers. Anyways, let's get into the battle. So we start with Amoonguss, start with Diancie. Psyshock as well.
Yeah, I even knew we were bringing Psyshock, and I still ran Special Bolt. I don't really know why I did that.
You were not cooking.
It was not.
That's
Yeah, legitimately
zero
he's gonna be a great.
damage.
I love Legitimately.
Yeah, I think the Skarmory switch is really good here into the Earthquake, even though we know you have Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Which does
Didn't do a lot.
less than I'd expect, actually. Like, I know this thing doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot. I feel like he should have. I know he had Body Press. I think he should have just gone for Body Press here instead of
Yeah.
the Rocks.
I'm pretty sure this was. I did the counts. I think this was a Spadef Stormery with Body Press. I could be wrong. My counts might have been wrong.
I don't remember. I helped him build, but I don't remember if it was Scarf or. I think going to the to Gigalith here is really good.
Yeah,
no
I don't. It was
but
in a roll.
It doesn't because you switch.
It was a roll. I didn't want to risk the roll. I need to start me alive.
I think this is a mistake. I think the explosion is good, but I'd rather he use it later. I think using it this early, especially when you do have.
Yeah, I do. I think that explosion was a good bring. I just feel like using it then was not.
Like, I will say, he doesn't really have a sand abuser here because sand.
No, yeah, that's
fluffy.
That's fluffy Houndstone, I believe, matchup. I think this is where he fully loses. Not fully loses. It's in a really bad spot.
Yeah, I think switching Skarmory would have been the play here. Saki Skarmory.
Yeah, but I lose it's more sand damage. Yeah, and then you. And it's I think it was an obvious switch, but I think it made sense to be safe.
Yeah. I think Tentacruel could have been really good, especially since this is special Kyurem. That's an unlucky flinch, but it
is stirring great.
Yeah.
I
think switching Diancie is really good here, even though you live.
This living. I randomly put defensive E's on that Podicus, and it mattered, apparently.
No, it did, yeah.
I just randomly put them on the end.
Yeah, I think switching the Crunch here is really good.
Yeah.
This is a good switch as well.
Yeah. This did nothing.
This is max defense Fluffy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He goes for a Will-O-Wisp Spear, which I think is also pretty good because it kind of shuts down this.
Yeah.
And he goes for the Body Press, gets the kill, which is really good.
I think the crit did not matter.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I don't think it did. And I think this is the moment he loses. I
think he's the Body Press.
I think if he Body Pressed or if he Pain Splitted, because that's the other move. But if he goes for Body Press here as well, I think he still wins.
That too.
I think if he Body Presses, I think it kills Starmie. And then
it might have, yeah.
Garchomp
I don't blame the choice though, because it could have been typical Kyurem after all.
No,
yeah.
I don't disagree. I think or if he Pain Splitted after the damage, he could have gotten some health back. I don't disagree with the Pain Splits. I think it's the Body Press on Garchomp was what he needed, and that is where he kind of lost.
What do you know? Did he have was that a skill shot Garchomp?
I think it was. Yeah, it was. I think it was Swords Dance Earthquake skill shot.
Yeah, that made sense. Yeah, I had to switch out there. If I killed with Pyro and skill shot, I could just lose at that point. I needed to switch to the farm there. I kind of had to.
No, yeah, exactly. But I think if he goes for Body Press, I think Starmie dies.
I think so.
With max defense on and minimal gold on Starmie.
Yeah, I had very few gold, very minimal gold on that thing.
Let me calculate actually.
Okay. I was about to go calculate as well if you weren't going to.
Starmie. We know 40 HP.
Oh, we know. Wait, what was I at?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
What was I at?
You live at 7?
Oh god.
No,
I think you were 25.
No, yeah, never mind. You live. Okay, never mind. It was over.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Starmie's a Pokemon. Starmie's good. That's Starmie.
Yeah. MVP Starmie?
Yeah, honestly, I'd say so. I feel like Starmie did the purpose it had to do, which is outspeed and kill what I needed to kill.
No, I agree. It got
the Mon really good.
It got what, 3 kills?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3 kills and Gigalith killed itself. I think he did a very good job. Starmie MVP.
That's the joke right there. It's Starmie.
That's Bushie versus Leo Week 2. We skip that and we go into yeah.
Oh, this battle.
Oh, this will be quick. This is a lesson.
I forgot this was who Hannah thought we won. I was trying to remember who it was, honestly. And I went,
no, this is Hannah. This is Jar.
Oh, my Jar. Sorry, I'm dumb.
No, so this is me versus
I
Jar.
saw you.
Jar has brought Talonflame, Aromatisse, Melmetal, Dunsparce, Mega Venusaur, and Flygon. I have brought Mega Pidgeot, Kartana, Seismitoad, Dragapult, Sylveon, and Toxicroak. This is my team. We've got Groundium Z on Seismitoad and Terra Dark on Toxicroak. And this is Jommy's team. Two real Pokemon only really you have to pay attention to. It's these two. And also you have Terrafire is, I guess, the big thing, and Terra Normal on Dunsparce. So I actually did have a plan going to this. I was looking at Jommy's team and I'm like, okay, the only thing on this team that like is bad for turn 1 for Mega Pidgeot is Melmetal. So if I lead Mega Pidgeot, I can hit Hurricane on anything that's on the field, and then if it's Melmetal, I can U-turn out. So we lead Mega Pidgeot, and I'm like, oh, already perfect form. In hindsight, I could have gone for Heat Wave here, predicting the Melmetal switch, but instead I go for Hurricane because it's free damage. And Seismitoad was like my go-to swap because it would tank like any move from Melmetal, and with Earth Power, Groundium Z, it was kind of threatening. But actually, I could see the switch, so I went for the Icy Wind. This thing is actually like kind of terrifying.
Dunsparce.
Which is why I tried to Toxic it so it couldn't like stall and like substitute and stuff. And then I miss the Gunk Shot.
Wait. Shall we just wait for that to meta there, I'm assuming? So see why you wouldn't. Like, this is a Toxicroak. It leads cheated for meta.
Yeah.
I think it's forgot. I mean, yeah. It's not a case you need to. I just forgot. So I just realized that now.
This is like, again, this is like the most reliable. That's not a good switch. That's not a good for me. I think, yeah, I went for the Groundium Z for the Tectonic Rage, which does good damage against Pokemon that is neutral to and is extremely bulky.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm seeing Calc's Heat Wave kills, except for I forgot Calc for one thing, and that loses the battle. This is a valuable lesson, kids. Always check for or Assault Vest.
Yeah.
No, if we want to talk about like points with battles lost, this is it. Nothing without Mega Pidgeot, nothing on this team can deal with Mega Venusaur. And
Mega Venusaur is crazy.
Yeah, it's
if you don't have any.
We're gonna speed up.
When it dies, yeah.
Shark Punch just heals off. Also, like it takes like no damage. And in hindsight, this is also special pull, which I've learned as well. Only do if you are bringing specs. Otherwise, you just do no damage. To be fair, wait. Did that Draco... I mean, obviously, like, it did die to Draco. Yeah, okay, so it dies to Draco if it doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Which is
but like at that point,
which is frustrating. But it doesn't matter. It's just differential.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mega Venusaur.
Mega Venusaur, I love the Pokemon. Like, I play Draft and Gen so much. I use it so much. It's just so fun and annoying to fight, actually.
That's
really
our MVP as well. It's Mega Venusaur. Like,
yeah, it's gotta be.
Nothing else could possibly be the MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mon. It's so fucking bulky. Anyways, nothing else needs to be said. Always check for Assault Vest, kids. Whole different battle if Mega Pidgeot doesn't die there. Anyways, now we'll move on to Tim versus Pokey versus Foe, which Tim.
One of the few cases where Frisk would have been good.
Oh wow, that one.
I actually don't remember to watch most of his battle.
Yes, we don't have Tim set. Fucked up a Foe for like being like edgy and stuff and hiding sets like pussy. Anyway, so Foe's team we have Espathra, Iron Treads, Roaring Moon, Zapdos, Florges, and Mega Banette. On poke team, we have Iron Valiant, Garganackle, Mega Sharpedo, Gliscor, Jellicent, and Revavroom. Jellicent is Terra Ground. I think that's the only other Terra of note. Yep. Moving on to the battle. Yeah, I think Jellicent's a pretty good lead, especially into Roaring Moon, which I don't know why he didn't just go for the kill on Roaring Moon with knockoff.
Yeah. Maybe just not KO.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I don't.
It doesn't.
You might have also. It might have not killed, and if you figured that it would be clicking Willow there, if you gets Willow, that's really bad.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't put Terra there as well.
Does he have Ice Spinner on this? He does have Ice Spinner. I feel like going. I'm sorry, but going for the. I guess it's a good predict on the protect, but like, I feel like you just go for Ice Spinner there because like if he goes Earthquake, and, actually no, you outspeed. What am I kidding? Oh yeah. That's a very lucky Hurricane. Crit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go recover as well. Very interesting discharge. I don't.
That literally nothing turn.
Yeah. Yeah, quite literally nothing turn. I don't feel like the taunt's that good here. It's just gonna U-turn out. Hello, Gar.
Gar. Where have I seen this turn before?
So I think this is a bad play because you can see that you did 30 damage when it was halved. So maybe that was like a low roll, but
I'm gonna be honest. I'm shocked that did so little. Like
max HP investment.
Nah, that would do it. Yeah.
And we're done too.
And then obviously it's dead. Yeah, I think Sharpedo coming in here is really good for cleanup. What's interesting is he didn't have speed boost on the Mega Sharpedo.
Wait, that is true.
Yeah. Also, I feel like Gliscor was not the one to switch in on Forgus.
It was not, no.
Man, I know like he's forced into like. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm Mega's been that hater. I'm sorry. That Encore does nothing. Okay? That Encore means shit. It means he gets more healing on Gliscor. That's what it means. Like, well, unless he like switches out here as well. No, that means nothing. Okay? If it stayed in another turn, that would have been actually bad for foe. And that's not good. This is a bad turn.
Okay, let's look for this.
So I will say, kind of consider because I'm guessing this was meant to deal with Florges. I'm guessing Revavroom was meant to deal with Florges, and I feel like now that Revavroom's dead, Florges kind of gets like free reign. However, I think there's definitely things that Tim could have had prepared that could have dealt with Florges. And I'm looking at these two things. I think Heavy Slam Garg and like Poison Fang Sharpedo could have absolutely taken care of it. I think it would have been very hard for Florges to like kind of like does what it's about to do if you have like those like offensive moves on those mods. Or Haze. If you had Haze as well, that could be really good here.
Yeah. Jellicent is a really good Pokemon. A lot of utility to run, and then...
No, it's insanely
Haze.
bulky. It's so hard to deal with. But like...
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. You just can't run every move you want to run it.
No, yeah. But like that's the other thing as well. Like,
and like Haze would have been great.
Yeah. I feel like there's things that Poke could have done better that could have like dealt with it. As I'm saying, that like Poison Fang on Mega Sharpedo or Heavy Slam on Garg. Now I know Garg doesn't outspeed it, but like before it got like up like because like it was that turn where it Calm Minded and he switched out. I feel like you can go for a Heavy Slam on that turn instead of the Curse, and you're in a lot better of a situation. It's like, how much would Garganacle Curse? This Fortress has 8 defense, max HP. Cloak. What nature was it? It was bold. Okay. Let's say this is 0. Yeah, like look at the damage you're doing.
Yeah.
That's a 0 attack investment. I feel
Yeah.
like that wouldn't have been terrible. At the very least, you're going to be forcing foe to be clicking
The way
synthesis.
Oh, Synthesis, sorry.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
can't go for more Calm Minds. Or if
Yeah.
he does, now it's at like what? 60% or like 6% HP? Because it was at... He didn't hit it again. He hit it with like a Hex. So it would have been at like... it would have been pretty low. Like, he could have hit it with... Like, he could have then just had Sharpedo come in and Sharpedo cleans it up. And now he's not in a situation where he only has 2 Pokemon left. He has 5 left, or 4 left, because Gar would have been dead. So he would have had Gliscor and Jellicent, which I think is a much better position. This is such a tough position for Valiant, though. I think going for Calm Mind is actually the correct play, because you're not going to be able to...
Yeah.
Hurricane hitting, though,
You can't win a lot.
does definitely ruin the chance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Ironhead. Yeah, no, never mind, he's not winning.
Yeah, I know either way. Yeah.
That's Florges. That's a Florges MVP. Like, Florges
Yeah,
completely...
for sure.
Which is weird to say that Florges walled this team, because this is a very physical team.
Yeah.
Like, Tim does have a mainly defensive team, but like the offensive monster he does have, like Flareon, most Valiant stats, and Sharpedo, those are physical mons.
Yeah.
So that's what feels really weird. So that Florges was able to get that sweep. Alright. That's most of the battles done. We have 2 left. Okay.
Really? 2. Yes. I know one of them I had.
Starting off, we have Hannah versus...
Oh, this one.
Yeah, we have Hannah versus Siah, and neither of them posted their Pokepastes.
How dare they?
Damn. Okay. No worries, no worries. So, I guess these are the teams. These are all we get to see. We gotta go for our Pokemon Masters Intuition then, see what we think they have. So we have the Smiling Friends versus Siah Stone. Siah has Scizor, Gastrodon, Alakazam, Turtonator, Galarian Stunfisk, and Electivire. Hannah has Walking Wake, Torkoal, Mega Houndoom, Great Tusk, Hatterene, and Venusaur. Let's
Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm so upset. There's no third pick Mega Sceptile.
I'm sorry. I think this is over already.
Oh god. Oh, does Siah know the newer Pokemon that much?
What? Hatterene's been out for a bit. Like,
It's been out for a little bit.
it's a gen old. I'm assuming that's the one he doesn't recognize and not fucking Torkoal.
Maybe he doesn't remember Venusaur. Who knows? You never know.
I will say, I think this
no.
is a really good lead from Hannah.
Yeah.
This is a lead from Siah. I get why it's not the worst on this team, but like I feel like you should kind of be predicting the Torkoal lead. I feel like Tornado would have been the best. That does more damage than I thought it would. I won't lie.
It did a lot more than I thought, honestly. What the fuck? That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That is Sugar Drain? I didn't know that after Sugar Drain.
Yeah.
I didn't
Good
know that,
swap
honestly.
then. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like a U-turn would have been the best move for Siah here. Oh, that did again.
Yeah,
what
I
thought it
think
would.
the best.
I think yeah, swap. That's a very lucky
That's-
miss.
It very much is.
And that's a very
just
dead
didn't take that
Electivire. I feel like you
It is the
you
best.
swap to
You-
Gastrodon, which is probably your special wall, and probably the best mon on your team to counter
Yeah.
Wake.
Reflect type.
Oh no.
There's so
Oh
many
my
questions.
God.
I don't know watch this battle, this is like the first reaction for me, honestly.
That's a move. That is
Why
a
was
move.
that-
I mean,
Why was Reflect type
it's
brought?
kind of practical.
And why was it clicked?
And why is
Wait,
it not
I-
terrible?
I
Why
can-
is it not a terrible move against this Pokemon?
I can kind of see it. Like, the weight was out. If you reflected the weight, you're resistant to the water and the fire moves.
But not the dragon moves it has.
Not the dragon moves.
Now, to be fair, it's probably clicking the water move on you, so you live like a turn extra, unless it's Specs, in which case you live 2 turns. 'Cause it's
It did just land a Draco, so it was weakened.
Yeah.
Good point.
So it
yeah.
would look fun, and then you reflect type, but then it's even lower. I can see the vision, kinda, maybe. Not really.
I don't know why it was considered for this set.
Hey, but it worked out here. The knockout was resisted.
Yeah. Like, no, in all actuality, I don't think it's a terrible. It really. But the thing is, it's one of those like, moves where it's like you're going to click it once and you're not clicking it again all battle. This is actually probably the best switching you could have, and this is where the battle ends.
Yeah.
Ready?
You need to like double into something else.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know why this.
Ready,
was
set,
boots.
growth.
And that's battle. That's game. Terra Fairy.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, that's yeah.
I just realized. Oh, I'm down. Never mind.
No,
My brain.
It just doesn't matter. She got the growth off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growth against this
my
team.
Brain, I thought it was something with Mega Alakazam. I'm like, oh, it's fine. But then I realized, never mind.
And we get this lovely interaction.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, this.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, he doesn't. No.
So, Mr. Frog's MVP, right?
Yes.
Frog.
I think what's really funny with the chlorophyll is Siah said the exact same thing this week in GTL.
Wait, what?
Because I ran Slush Rush, and he said exactly the same thing.
Oh
How
my
are you
lord,
faster?
In this case, it
Wait,
then just
someone
becomes
needs to
a
run
scenario
Slipper,
where you
What
have to
did you
check
have
your
to
opponent's
react?
abilities. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
yeah.
god.
If it's in the weather team,
Also,
especially then,
Does
like,
that mean he's not gonna know about Swift Flip?
wait, you're right. That's very true.
Battle him before
Very
this comes
true.
out. Battle him right now. No, he's not on.
Right.
We're not going till the weekend.
He won't watch this. Don't worry. But yeah, keep in mind weather abilities exist. Yeah. No, I think this is a very good play from Hannah. I think the Terrafire excellent into this team, especially.
Yeah.
It's like, what does Siah bring that deals with Terrafire with like fire grass coverage? Turtonator? Clearly with Earth Power. No, and that's even if she has fire coverage.
Wait, I'm really shocked that I only touched it for save much. That's I wouldn't switch out and all that. Never mind. I'll touch rolling about that here. I forgot this is a great touch. Pretty forgot I was there. Crit definitely mattered there for sure.
No, this is game. The game's
Yeah.
over.
This is this.
And right as sun
murder.
finishes.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, like, no, I think, like, that's, God, that's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a painful watch, honestly. Very well played from Hannah. I feel like I look at this team from Siah. I don't know what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what you do versus Sun with that.
No,
team
not just
draw.
the Sun. Like, I can't look at this team and be like,
In general.
what's your plan to like sweep or like clear like the threats? Is it like Alakazam? Which
You want to know what would have saved this team?
Don't fucking say Mega Sceptile.
Not pick 3 Mega Sceptile.
Thank you. No, but again, this is a criticism I have of Siah's team, where you have your Mega Pick, your Tier 0, and one of your Tier 2s, Darkrai, Alakazam, and Mega Sceptile. They all do the same thing in my eyes. They are all fast special sweepers.
Yeah.
I can't see value of having all 3 of them on the team.
And at least one of them is a fraud.
I think Alakazam in Tier 2 is pretty good.
Wait, did he actually make his team name third pick Mega Sceptile?
No,
or
he
did
didn't have a
put it
team
as
name,
that?
so I made it that.
Okay.
Oh.
No, yeah, I told that's also why that's his nickname in here. No, that's because he didn't have a team name for main time, and I was like, fuck you. Storm also has no name. So their team no name. Yeah. Anyways, that's MVP Frog in my eyes. I don't know how it could be anything else.
Frog.
Anyways, we have one last battle. Oh wow, this is like record time for us, Lex, and like doing these like rankings things. It's
probably
been an hour and a
the
half.
review, but
Just went a bit too far. And for our last battle, we have Ben versus Storm. Thankfully, they both posted their Pokebase. Ben's is in image form, so. Oh, but it's a big image. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I am looking at I can't say much. I think this is actually a good team from Storm. I think you have some really good defensive options here, as well as some really good offensive options, with these two being your main offensive mons. Killwatch is kind of like a secondary. Grimmsnarl providing utility, and then Empoleon and Mantine are like your defensive walls, which, to be fair, like double with. I think is it Terra flying? No. Oh, but you have Volt Absorb. Oh, you have Wind Power. Wait.
Wind power. Wait, what are you?
Wait, Maggie, why did we put Wind Power?
I think we were there when they were building. I think they just simply forgot to reset the ability.
Okay, yeah, I thought we were saying
No.
Volt Absorb would be good for Galvantula. But
Yeah, or this is
yeah, I do like the Weather Ball Bring on Bice, but like it gives you actually good coverage with the sand. Yeah, I think Sand Rush Drinkovich is a good choice here. Let's talk about Ben's team. That's a pretty standard Galvantula set. That's a pretty standard Mega Mawile set. I don't dislike the Power Punch, though. I think that's actually kind of good, especially when Mega T-Tar is on the other side.
Yeah,
What is that Quagsire set? Hello?
Oh.
He's vibing. Katsu's vibing.
What?
Friend.
Ancient power.
Okay, first off, what? Second off, what? Okay, okay. So my biggest issue with this is if you didn't, I don't necessarily dislike the Assault Vest. I think that could work, in certain scenarios. Which I think actually, to be fair, with the double, with like the triple Water type and including Drinkovich as like the main threat, I don't dislike the Water Absorb. I think Water Absorb is really good. I think Water Absorb is perfect in this team. Assault Vest, I think, is kind of redundant because like the special attacker on this team is Kilowattrel, which you resist. You're immune to its electric moves, and like fly type moves could be a concern, but I don't think they're too big a concern. Also, if you're grunting, what? I would honestly prefer like physical moves if you did want to run the Assault Vest set, because Quagsire does have a decently higher attack than special attack, and thusly that means that like you do more damage. So if you had like Earthquake and like even Icy Wind, I think could have been better, just because it does it get Icy Wind, or like Ice Punch even if you wanted like damage. And I think like Scald I wouldn't mind either, just still having for that like burn chance. I feel like the Vileplume set I think is actually a pretty good mix. I don't is Vileplume one of his Terra Captain? Is Ben's Terra Captains? Yes, Grass, Fire, and Dark. Don't like it when if you're running a Sunset. Why I don't understand why you'd have Terra Blast and Solar Beam if you're Terra Grass.
What?
Yeah, like, and you can just run like Energy Ball, like everything is just better.
Weather Ball if you want in fire coverage.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it Terra Blast?
Yeah.
Why is it not just Giga Drain?
Yeah, or just if you want more damage, Energy Ball is
Energy Ball is the same amount of damage, and you don't have to be Terra in order to use it.
Yeah, it's weird.
It has a Spadef drop chance.
That's yeah.
Terra Ghost, interesting bring on Primate. Actually, as in like a good bring, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Primate set was like just good.
I agree with it, except for one part.
Yeah, I get the vision you're going with the cursed Gyarados. I can see what you're like the damage you're
So
going there.
here's my theory. I think Ben brought Curse. I'm wondering if he thought that with the speed lowering, it would give him the Defiant boost,
Maybe.
which would be disgusting
Very
if he did.
possible.
But I do think if you just wanted a bulk, or maybe he was bringing for like Terragos Curse shenanigans as well.
I said the thing about Defiant in our call when we were watching the battle. I'm like, oh,
we were telling Arya to be careful about it when building, but shit happens.
I wonder, maybe he was thinking that Curse would like buff the power of Rage Fist.
Maybe
because you're taking damage.
Either way, like I feel like if you did just want like that boosting move, bulk up would have been better.
Yeah.
But that's semantics. And that's a move set and item wise. That's a Volcarona set. EVs.
Interesting EVs.
Don't know if I vibe with those. If I agree with those.
Defensive vest.
I'm like, the very offensive Pokemon on that team are Dracovish, which is probably killing anyway, and
Typhlosion or Tyranitar, which will also kill it anyway. Megateethor, which will also kill it anyway. Like I feel like the defense investment comes off as a little pointless. Like I would rather see like a max attack, max speed, so you could potentially like outspeed after the Quiver Dances, or you would outspeed outside the sun. Anyways, not that's going to matter. We know. I think we all know how this battle goes. I will say these are both good leads for them. I think Megateethor. I don't know why not just Mega Turn 1, especially when it keeps Sandstream. Grimmsnarl under most circumstances, I think this would be a really good switch if it wasn't into Primeape. The Reflect is good though. I like the Reflect setup. I think that's really really strong. And here it comes.
Where the game is over.
Hey, what turn did Bacon lose? Did we say like turn 6?
I think so.
Or was it also turn 4?
It was
really
turn
4. It was turn 4.
Oh,
turn
okay,
4
so
was in the turn 4 was in the Chigga period.
To be fair, I think this is a more like, oh dear fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's technically winnable.
Yeah, like not having Hurricane here made it even scarier.
No, Hurricane is awful here because you're running sand. Hurricane, I think it's 50%. Its accuracy becomes 50% in sand.
Yeah.
Or is it only in sun?
Right.
I think Storm just needed to attack there. The Heat Wave wouldn't have helped. It would have already slowed because of hers. I think you just need to attack, get damage, and hope you kill with something else.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially with it being a Primeape already has like higher defense and special defense.
Yeah.
You have a very defense team. I think you just try and like chip it down. Like, yeah, I feel like also like T-Tar isn't the right mon to send in here. I would rather send in Mantine, which we know does have Air Slash and Scald.
Yeah, and also like not going for the dark move. I can see. I mean, just wanted to stone it, but like it didn't have knockdown, so I understand why.
But like I feel like these were two Pokemon. Those two losing both your carriers right away to this thing. Like honestly, send in Mantine, Terra Flying, Air Slash. It's going to shit. But like you do that and then send in the other two.
Yeah.
Now Flume comes in.
And then Vileplume just does Vileplume stuff.
You got Sons of the Sunny Day. It's one. Like, I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
This was more of a defensive like utility Empoleon set, which I think is good for this team.
It is. There's a Mawile and everything as well.
Yeah, especially with the physical defense Rocky Helmet, it makes Mawile have a really tough job.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, just the Primeape. MVP Primeape.
Yeah, MVP Grimmsnarl.
MVP the party shot, yeah.
Because I like Ben. I mean, Ben's going to be in a good situation there. I think the issue was as well. Grimmsnarl came in on Primeape. I think Mantine would have been a better switch in there.
Yeah.
Very well played from Ben. And I think that's our MVPs, our players of the game. Our MVPs, our most valuable Pokemon. So we have Lexus Zambazenta, Violet's Galarian Slowking, Andro's Morpeko, Bushie's Hydreigon, Ellie's Mega Gallade, Guy's Starmie, Jommy's Mega Venusaur, Foe's Fortress, Hannah's Mr. Frog, and Ben's Primeape. Now comes this point where we have to assign our weekly Player of the Week. I have a personal submission I would like to suggest for Pokemon of the Week, and that'd be Lex's Zamazenta.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Just because I don't think any Pokemon did like singularly win for their trainer as much as Zamazenta did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm on that like a little biased, but it got 6 kills and was on field from turn 3 until the end of the game.
The other 3 that I would say could be like did win as much as they did were the Venusaurs and Primeape.
Yeah.
But they had support where like Melmetal took out Mega Venusaur and Torkoal set up the Sun for regular Venusaur to do its job, or Melmetal took a Mega Pidgeot and that like let Venusaur, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, and then we had the parting shot incident, and then also just I would say some incorrect like plays with what mons came in. Whereas I'd say I feel like nothing like solely won as much as Zamazenta did.
Yeah.
I basically brought 2 Pokemon against Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching that battle. I think when Zamazenta came out, and I realized that Darva wasn't choice. I'm like, wait a minute, this is just a game.
Yeah, as soon as like Gardevoir wasn't choiced, I was like, I win here.
Yeah. So I think we're good with those MVPs in our Pokemon of the Week, and that'll conclude the VOD review. I guess see you guys in week 2.
Yippee!